In Scare Tactics news, submitted by I'm back. A school district threatened hundreds of parents with losing custody of their kids over lunch debts. Oh my God, I heard about this and I feel it's so fucked up.
Yeah.
Because I also heard that there was a social media influencer like with a lot of money, and there was like a politician and somebody else who tried to pay the student debt off, but the school was like, no, the parent has to pay for it.
Why?
What?
Yeah, dude. And apparently like people are saying like it's not really about the money, it's that you're trying to hit lower income communities and trying to get the kids into like away from the parents, you know?
It's fucked up.
Yeah, there was
so.
this one quote saying like, I feel like they were just one sentence away from saying we're gonna lock your children in cages and send them to Mexico.
Well,
So what's happening?
Okay, so this school in Pennsylvania,
There's a lot of Mexicans there?
I don't know, but they
Latin
said
people.
that, I don't know.
they're not all Mexican.
Oh, sorry. That's Arizona, New Mexico, California.
Yeah, Latin would be the...
Pennsylvania would
It's
be...
like, there's a lot of Chinese people.
Venezuelan
some Asian
people.
No, because I knew that like in New York there's a big Mexican population there too.
New York?
There's an everything population.
I think you're thinking Boricuas and like.
No, because you know what? I just watched this gang documentary and it was like, there was like Sureño, there was Sureños there and I was like, wow.
Well, you could be from anywhere and be a sureño if you...
Oh, really?
I think so. I mean, I don't know, but
It's the X13.
I think if you like hit them up and you're like, what's up, can I join? Yeah, they'd be like,
Yeah, like,
You want to pay taxes? Yeah? All right, come on.
what's MS-13 is Salvadorian, right?
But they're not a Sureño though. They're just, it's, okay, so like what I thought so too because of the 13, and then it means something else that just coincidentally they use 13, but they're not a part of the Mexican mafia. Oh. Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Maybe it's because 13 is a scary number for a lot of people.
Because it's like evil.
It actually, it's like you're harder. Because I remember in high school, I thought it was so fucking chola, which I was not. And I remember having like my screen name to be my nickname, which was Chiquita, and then with the fucking X13 at the
damn,
end.
you were chola
I'm
as
like,
fuck.
why
What
the fuck did I do that?
Chiquita 13.
But what happened in Pennsylvania?
Yes,
You
yes.
started and they left me hanging.
You know, Pennsylvania is one of the first
trying to tell
13
you.
colonies.
That's right.
13.
Home of the Liberty Bell.
Yeah.
And that's where they had the Salem, no, that's Massachusetts. Okay, sorry.
So in Pennsylvania, they sent out hundreds of letters telling parents who had lunch debt to pay. They had to either pay or their children would go into foster care.
Wow, that's fucking crazy.
Foster care?
And so they were saying, so the letter said that parents had been sent multiple letters home with their child, and I quote, your child has been sent to school every day without money and without a breakfast and or lunch.
Oh,
So
that's
they're saying
why.
if you are taken to dependency court, the results may be your child being removed from your home and placed in foster care.
I get it. They don't think that the parents are even feeding them at home. That's why.
Well, so that's
That's why.
That's what they were saying. So this was definitely just mainly a scare tactic because they really have no basis to actually follow through with this.
Oh.
And even like the local, where the foster care, like the social services office, they even got pissed where they were like, the fuck? Like we can't take kids away just because of this.
There's no law, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they were just, it was all just a scare tactic.
Who was the idiot that made this up?
The what was his
principal.
thing? No,
I'm just
it was the,
PTA president.
hold on, I gotta find it.
Superintendent Skinner?
It was not the superintendent.
Janitor.
Principal
ASB
Skinner?
vice president.
Yes,
See?
They did all the work.
The Key Club treasurer.
makes sense.
Okay, it was the director of federal programs for the school district. He's the man who wrote the letter. His name is Joseph Muth. And so he's saying that the letter
He's the
was
genius that did it all.
the letter was a last resort and that the district is owed more than $22,000 by roughly 1,000 students, and 4 accounts show that they owe more than $450 each.
That's fucking sad.
That's gangster. He's like, hey,
So-
we got a lot of debt. If you don't pay, we're gonna have to start taking kids, okay?
Selling them in the black market for that money.
Yeah, because the school board, they are pissed. They're like, what the fuck? Like, how do you tell our families this? Like, you can't threaten the families. So like the actual school board is not behind this. It's just
Is one guy that's acting upon it. So did he get in trouble?
I hope so. Fucking did.
good question. I don't know.
Because they couldn't enforce it, so yeah.
Well, I mean, think about it. Like, imagine you have a kid, you're low income, you don't have, like, you're barely working, and then they tell you, we're gonna take your kid away if you don't feed it. Like, what the fuck, bitch, I'm trying, you know? A lot of people send their kids to school to eat there, you know? Like, I was one, I forgot what it was, but like I used to get free lunches. Like you would type in your number, you know, and like if we didn't have that program, like I wouldn't have ate at school. Like my mom didn't give me money. She couldn't afford it, you know?
Same.
So it's fucked up.
That's a good place for tax dollars.
Yeah.
How about that?
We had a free lunch
I like that
program. We had summer school, and then I found out later that the reason why we started having summer school and like that program was so kids during the summer can eat meals.
Wow.
Yeah, because I was so happy because I was like, we get summer school. I live like a block away from school, and then so we would go, and it wasn't like school at all. It was just like they're open. You could get lunch. You could play freaking handball, and then you get classes, and you do different projects.
That was summer school? I was always afraid of getting summer school.
Well, that was the case for him.
My elementary school.
Elementary?
That was because they didn't do it, and then they started doing it, and I was like, free food, hell yeah. And anyone that came, like, you just get a free lunch.
Yeah.
So I thought that was awesome.
The time that I did have to do summer school in middle school. I would remember being so happy that I was like, fuck yeah, we get lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
And it was actually better than regular school lunch.
You think so?
I think so, because I think it was like, it wasn't the same menu, it wasn't the same stuff. Yeah, it was like Subway kind of sandwiches that came in like plastic bags.
oh, I know which ones you're talking about. You're right.
Yeah, it's
That
different.
was summer school food. That's true. Damn.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I remember my school lunches. That shit was good.
I remember they had Little Caesars pizzas,
You had Little Caesars at school?
so you could get like a little personal one for like $5, right?
Personal Little Caesars?
$5. The fuck?
Pizza Hut did.
Yeah, we had Pizza Hut. It was $5 though.
Yeah,
We
$5.
had we had Subway and Pizza Hut.
Taco Bell burritos.
Taco Bell.
That was considered like the fucking apex, right? If you could get the $5 pizza, like you were having a great day.
You were rich. You were balling out of control.
If you got the we call them like the welfare tickets, like the yellow or the blue ones, there was a separate lunch. But if you paid money, you can get personal pizza from Pizza Hut or like Subway.
Where'd you grow up?
But it's like no, I mean like it's
pretty
all
common.
like American schools, like
Not where I grew up.
Yeah, but it's fake stuff though. It's not even real Pizza Hut.
In Downey, they had it.
Pico girl, not Downey.
I mean, it's
different.
the city next.
It is, but Downey's like rich Mexicans. Pico's not.
Downey's
Well, I was not rich, girl. I remember one.
Little Caesars is exactly fucking taster's choice of the.
I just remember the pizza. I don't know if it's the same thing, but the pizza at school, it was really good, you know.
square
but
ones?
Yeah, you remember? And then they
like
had
a
like
bagel
barely
pizza?
any cheese on it, but it
Yeah.
was bomb. Like it was all masa, but full of cheese. I mean, like a little bit of cheese.
Yeah.
So that's the one I had. But my favorite thing was the spicy chicken sandwiches. Oh, those were bomb. Did you guys not ever have
Those were bomb. Those were bomb at my school. Yeah, for sure.
I remember one time in elementary school, because my elementary school lunch was 10 cents. And then we didn't have a dime at home. Like we couldn't, I don't know. I just remember my mom actually sent me home with the diez, like the pesos.
Oh.
And then I gave it to the lady. She was like, the fuck is this? And
Was
I'm
she
like,
white?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or I don't remember. But I just remember her questioning it, and I was like, it's 10 cents.
Take it. You're like, take
So
it.
she-
It's 10 pesos.
Yeah, I was.
Dude, I can never be a lunch lady. I'd be like, fuck it. Just go.
Yeah.
Go.
I know, because they're saying in the, like, there's been a lot of stories recently where there'd be a lunch lady that let a student take food without paying, and then she ended up telling CNN that she knew the student would pay the $8 tab, and then this other one attempted,
$8?
this other high school attempted to prevent students from attending the graduation ceremony if they didn't pay their lunch debt.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Do you remember lunch being like
50 cents?
Yeah, like 35 cents or 50 cents or something.
What?
It was
Like $1 at my time. $1.50.
I think ours was like $1.25.
Yeah.
And you get a ticket, it's like $1.25.
I would just punch in my number.
because I remember my parents gave me like quarters, and that was my lunch money, and I would like, oh yeah.
Now my brother asked for $5. I'm like, what the fuck are you buying there? The fuck?
My lunch was like probably $3, I think. And I paid.
But elementary school, right?
elementary school was like $1 or something. Yeah.
Or you got the blue for breakfast and yellow for lunch. Remember those? And they had the calendar date on the ticket.
Mine was a pink ticket. And then you would buy the booklet before the semester started. And then each one was like $1.25.
Every day?
I had cousins that went to schools that had the ticket system, and we didn't, and I was always jealous. I'm like, dang, you have tickets. It's like money. It's like you're giving them money.
Yeah, sometimes I'll feel really bad for some kids that didn't have lunch. I'm like, here, just
Dude,
That's sweet.
In Virginia, man, there was this, whatever this spaghetti was they served in cafeteria. I swear I can smell it to this day. It was so fucking good to me, like as a kid. And I'll never be able to recreate that experience, obviously, because I'm sure it was shit food. But for me, I was like, this is incredible.
You should go back to your elementary and just see.
I know I should.
Have you ever had a Have you ever
yeah.
have you ever had a taco boat in California though? Because I feel like that's all LAUSD, but it's like a taco shell, and it's just cheese with ground beef on top.
Yeah.
The thing I had, we've talked about this before too. For elementary school, was the taco pocket, and it wasn't a hard shell. It was like it was almost like a chimichanga type of thing, but it wasn't. And it was only in elementary school. And I remember going to middle school. I'm like, fuck, we don't have taco pockets anymore. They were so good.
Oh man, I miss all that shit, dude. The cardboard like drinks. The orange
I look forward to
It's not anymore. They're sacks, the plastic sacks.
getting that little fudge square brownie thing. It was fucking good, man. Soft as fuck.
You don't have cardboard anymore?
Since forever, since when I was in school.
Really? You don't have to like bend it back and forth 3 times to open
You
it?
don't remember the sack? It was like a sack.
I never had sack.
I remember bringing up the sack, and then everyone was laughing because
I had the sack of milk.
Yeah, mine was always cardboard.
I had a
I remember how I felt.
I remember laughing at Tiff at how poor she
I
was.
remember feeling hurt because of how poor I was with the sack of milk. I remember that. I'm not forgetting
You
that.
talking about the pouch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had those guys.
Yeah.
Mine was always cardboard.
We had both. I mean,
Well, I'm older, but I still had the.
Oh, maybe it just depends on school district.
well, because in Virginia I had the pouch, and then when I moved to Cali, we had the cardboard.
Yeah, because for me, it was elementary school was a pouch, and then middle school and high school was a cardboard.
I love the pouches because during like school fights and shit, people
Throw it at
just
each other?
Dude, nothing sucks more than getting a Capri Sun, and the straw goes all the way through the.
Oh, that's the worst. But Capri Sun was for the rich kids, man.
What are you talking about?
Those were expensive. I never got Capri Suns and lunch.
Capri Suns were for rich kids, dude. That shit.
My mom would always get off-brand shit all the time.